Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am here today for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Enhanced Edition. Yes, that is right, a brand new version of Xenoverse 2. Obviously, it is a modded variation of the entire game. I think you guys are going to like this. Basically, to break down exactly what this will integrate is a complete overhaul of the base roster with DLC characters. Okay, so everything about this is going to be more competitive wise, more viable competitively. You know, obviously because it is a mod, you can't use these characters online unless you're playing with a friend, and you know, you do the online method or use like Parsec or something like that. But this is just kind of like a general concept of how Xenoverse 2 can be improved for the base roster of the game. Okay, this is going to add new transformations for characters, some new skills, just overall make these characters a lot better than they are in the base game currently right now. So we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna mention all the major changes that I've noticed, and obviously this will be updated in the future. I do want to say a big massive shout outs to the homie Warden Plays for actually, you know, making this and dropping it. I've been wanting something like this for a very long time, and I wasn't sure if anybody would ever make it, and finally we have it. So let's go ahead and jump straight on in. Be sure to drop a like on this video. If we could reach over 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, guys, I'll do some more Xenoverse concepts like these. Okay, this is definitely an improvement and an enhanced variation of these characters, so let's try it out. All right, as you can see, we have a new little background, you know, change here for the character select. It looks pretty nice. I like it. It's like a lighter, sort of almost like turquoise blue. I added this on here just to make it look a lot nicer. I just kind of like a difference, you know what I'm saying? So let's go over some of the major changes that I've noticed. Now, obviously, you can go in here yourself after you install the mod and kind of see what has been added. So mainly, it's going to be skills. Okay, skills and just like overall little changes here and there that make these characters a lot better. So as you can see right here, we actually have for Goku, okay, I believe it's this variation right here. Super Saiyan not only has just regular Super Saiyan for the Namek Saga, this also adds Super Saiyan 2. We'll go over the transformation and how it looks and everything, which I thought was kind of cool. I think Vegeta also had that addition as well, but if we scroll all the way down to the end here, look at this, okay? This version of Goku, the Whis Symbol Gi Goku, I know this sounds silly for those of you that, you know, use mods all the time, but in the base game, he does not have Super Saiyan. He can't transform into Super Saiyan. So this version of it actually gives him the Super Saiyan transformation that he's supposed to have, right? Okay, I feel like that's something that would have been simple to give and everything. I'm pretty sure they used it either in the anime or the manga whenever they were in, you know, the Whis training or whatever. So it's just kind of weird that they had just the base form version and they didn't add Super Saiyan. I don't know why, don't ask me, but that's just how it is, right? So moving on to, let's do a Super Saiyan God Goku. So Super Saiyan God Goku got some nice additions. Now, obviously you can do most of the stuff as a custom partner, but it's just making the base version of them way better. So now this one has Dragon Blitz, times 10 Kamehameha. We got Super Guard, Burst Charge, Super Ki Explosion, Dragon Fist, and Spirit Explosion. So pretty much the whole skill set that he has is just, in my opinion, a lot better than what he, you know, has. Okay, I think Dragon Blitz is cooler than Super God Fist. Times 10 Kamehameha is just, you know, it's red, so it makes sense, it matches. And he does have the Burst Charge. Now, a really cool thing that I forgot to mention for all the characters overall is that no matter which character you use, they will have at minimum, maximum charge, burst charge, or ultimate charge, okay? Having energy charge and full power charge, that shit should just be gone. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, nobody uses that. Like, obviously when you first start the game, yes, I understand, and it's like, okay, I guess I can kind of understand for, like, you know, characters that are earlier on in Dragon Ball Z and stuff, but at this point, who cares? Just give them maximum charge at minimum, or if you want to give them burst charge, like, it's stupid. So like this version of Gohan right here, he has burst charge instead, okay? And I think this is the one that's like slightly damaged. Now, this version, I believe, actually gives him some new stuff too, like Super Ki Explosion and stuff like that. And I don't know, does he normally have Super Saiyan 2 with Father Son Kamehameha as preset 1? I don't think he does. I think it's only preset 2 that has the Father Son. I could be wrong though, but I don't know. I just feel like that's nicer. You know, just like little changes and stuff there. Now, this one's really cool. I think you guys will like this one. For Super Saiyan Blue Goku, if we go to preset number 3, okay, and I know for some people you're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, why does he have destructive vision? It's supposed to be based on the manga, which I thought was a pretty cool thing, and he actually has Dragon Fist as well, which I think is sick as hell. So imagine Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken stacked on with destructive vision. Okay, in the manga, Goku can use the Hakai. Obviously, this is a different version of the Hakai, but this is the only like true Hakai that we have in Xenoverse 2, like in the normal game that was by the devs. So I thought that was a cool addition, having destructive vision. So that's a nice change. And honestly, if Goku gets a custom partner, I think he should have destructive vision. Okay, if base form Goku as a custom partner can get fucking what is it, Divine Lasso, I think Super Saiyan Blue Goku, just give him destructive vision to, you know, people will be like, what, why? But like, you know, if you looked at the manga, and I know they don't really do manga content, but this couldn't hurt. Okay, it's a little hint, a little you know, nod to the manga, and I think it'd be kind of cool, and I like that Warden did that. Okay, very, very much appreciate it. Now, Goku here for GT, I don't know if he has any like major changes or whatever. Maybe there's some slight little things here and there, but overall, like I said, the custom partner can do wonders with this. So this version of Goku for Super Saiyan 4 has Flash Chaser, Super Guard, Burst Charge now, and Super Ki Explosion, which I don't think he normally had, as well as Science Vanish. Science Vanish is kind of thrown on there for the Super Saiyan 4s. Now, this one's actually pretty cool. If we go through here with Gohan, okay, look at this. And we're going to show this, okay? Gohan with the tracksuit does have Super Saiyan. I don't think he normally has that, if I recall correctly. So that's kind of a nice little feature there. Now, future Gohan does have the Father-Son Kamehameha at the base. You don't have to have it as a custom partner. But, I mean, like I said, you could already pretty much kind of do that. Unfortunately, Goten, he don't really got shit. Nothing really major there. But he does have maximum charge, which I guess is kind of cool. Trunks, I think he's pretty much the same. You can kind of go through here. Like I said, it's mainly like for all the characters, it's nice to have maximum charge, burst charge, or any of that, right? Now let's talk about Vegeta. Okay, Vegeta's sick because this version, okay, from the Saiyan Saga, or if you want to call it, I think that's like, yeah, this is the Saiyan Saga, okay, because this one is more like the Namek Saga, okay? So these versions right here, people have wanted to see Super Vegeta on these variations of them, because if you guys remember in, like, you know, the Budokai games, and I think even in like Tenkaichi and stuff, you could choose these costumes but still give them Super Saiyan, right? So that's kind of a nice feature. And obviously the Whis armor variation does have Super Vegeta. Now let's move on over. I think you guys are gonna really like this as well. Okay, again, another nod to the manga for this version of Vegeta. This one could be TOP / the Future Saga. He does have Spirit Sword. Okay, he does use that to recover back onto the stage in the Tournament of Power. So I thought that was really, really badass and dope. I'm not sure if this Vegeta had any crazy changes or not, but you know, I'll just show it there for that. Super Saiyan 4. Again, he kind of has some little changes here and there, Science Vanish and all that good stuff. Does he normally have Big Bang? I can't remember. He does have Mini Final Flash, which I do love. Okay, so that's definitely something that I'm noticing. Okay, now again, if you care about these other characters, you can kind of, you know, like fuck around and find out and stuff. I don't think there's any like major things, but if you want to, like I said, download the mod for yourself, and you'll see how these are more competitively viable in a sense. Okay, that's what Warden was trying to go for, if I recall correctly. So let's see, does Broly have anything? Oh, look at that, he's got Blaster Stream. Okay, you'll see I'm mainly focusing on the Saiyan characters just because those are the ones that seem to have the major changes, if you smell what I'm cooking. But I think that's kind of nice, you know, having the Blaster Stream as an ultimate now. That's dope. That's dope. Gotenks, does he have anything notable? He does have Burst Charge, which is nice. I think Gotenks he was already pretty nice to begin with. So I mean, I don't have any issues. Now let's talk about Vegito. Preset number 2 gives him Super Saiyan 2. Okay, now this is kind of weird. I don't know why he has 2 Super Saiyan 2s. We'll showcase it and see what actually changes with that. But like, I thought that was kind of weird. Okay, he has a Super Saiyan 2 as an ultimate and a Super Saiyan 2 as an awoken. It's kind of wacky. Gogeta is pretty sick. Okay, check this out. This version of him does have God Punisher. Okay, And you can tell because it is the one that is, let's say in a sense, if Gogeta could fuse when he was living, I guess, the living version, because this one is the dead version. This one is the living version in a sense. So, they said, fuck it. Give him God Punisher, right? I think that's kind of cool. Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta seems to have Soul Punisher now at his basis, and it looks like he also has Mini Final Flash, which is kind of cool too, okay? Moving on here, seeing if Pan had anything. Like I said, I think some major changes that people would want to see is like Pan having Super Saiyan or Goku Black base form having Super Saiyan. I think that'll be added later on if Warden does update this in the future or whatever. Now let's talk about Mass Saiyan. I don't think the Mass Saiyan, I don't think he had Super Saiyan. I could be wrong, but I know obviously Bardock, this version, does have Super Saiyan, okay? He got like appetizing rush and shit, which is kind of cool and like wacky. But Masked Saiyan, which we will showcase the transformation in this, I don't think he normally had that. So I think that's kind of cool. Does he? I don't think he had Evil Blast either, because that's taken from what's his face? I think he's got some skill changes and stuff, which I think is kind of cool. My lovely Tawa, I love her. Nothing changed there with them. Trunks now. I think, did he always just have Super Saiyan 2? I don't know if that got changed, or if he had normally Super Saiyan with Super Saiyan 2, but this one seems to just be, I don't know, I haven't used his Trunks since he first came out. Like, when the game first came out in 2016, I never used his Trunks again, obviously. Okay, I lied. Sword of Hope, obviously, with that update, but Goku Black, unfortunately, does not have Super Saiyan. Yeah, he doesn't. But I think, like I said, in the future, that could probably be added. Kaba, he's going to be the same and everything here. I think they're all pretty much the same. Giving him Science Vanish and Saucer Blade, I thought was kind of badass for Rose Goku Black. So that's dope there. That's dope there. Looks like he got Savory Slicer. So, like, these are kind of like ideas for custom partners that we don't have yet, like Fusamasu. I think that'd be kind of nice, okay? Vegito, he's got Savory Slicer. So just any sword-based move, they just, again, competitive viable-wise, custom partner type of deal going on there with that, okay? Buhan, I don't know if he had anything changed. Yeah. I think for the most part, everybody else is kind of like, oh, hold on. This is actually a very good change for Android 17. Don't think he normally had Hell Flash, so I like that. Okay, Hell Flash is nice. I feel like he should have had something better. I don't know, what does he have, like Full Power Energy Wave or some stupid shit? I don't know. Jiren, I think Jiren didn't even have a second ult, if I recall correctly. So Science Vanish and Super Ki Explosion. Okay. And then Impact Flare at the basis of it. Kind of nice, right? Goku, UI Jizzhaired, he's got Warp now, which I don't think he had. And then I think everything else is pretty much the same, okay? Fuse got Secret Poison. That's kind of cool. Gigantic Blaster Meteor, Gigantic Burst. Did she have Blaster Meteor? I don't think Kefla had Blaster Meteor. So I think that's a nice change. And she's got, like, Ultimate Charge now and stuff. Actually, hold on. No, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. My bad. I was thinking that was an Ultimate. My bad. I think her skill set is the same, if I recall correctly, because she still has Full Power Energy, Blast Volley, or maybe she didn't have a second ult, because I don't remember if she had Full Power Energy Wave or not. That's the thing. I use too many mods. Y'all let me know down in the comments. I think Full Power Energy, Blast Volley was added, because that's actually not a bad move. It's actually a pretty decent move. Okay, I always like shit on it for it being just reused all the time, but in PvP and stuff, like competitive wise, I think that's actually decent. Unfortunately, they didn't give him. He didn't get something. He got Brainwash Attack, which I don't think he normally had. Now, this one's pretty cool. He's got Warp and God Punisher. Or, sorry, I'm stupid. Not God Punisher. I'm dumb. Kaioken. So, we'll showcase that. He's got Kaioken on that. That's pretty sick as well. Broly's got Burst Charge now. And Blaster Stream. Okay. Probably some other notable changes. I think Ribrianne is fantastic on her own. She's got a great skill set. Yeah, I don't think there needs to be any changes there. Vegeta SSBE. I don't think there's anything different. I think he pretty much has everything the same. Again, he's got Final Charge, which I keep forgetting that was something that they added for him. Vegeta Super Saiyan God. Victory Rush. Wasn't expecting that. Which, I mean, that's a good move. It comes out quick. So I do like that. Innocence Breath. Does he normally have that? I think he does. So I'm being stupid, I think. I think it's this version that has it. I don't think Majub from GT had it. Did he? Fuck, I can't remember. I know, okay, he had Innocence Breath. One of them had Innocence Breath. Maybe they both did. And I'm just like, you know, stupid as shit. Everything else I think is good on her. I don't think she had any major changes. Like, the characters that are already, like, pretty decent and they have, like, a nice skill set, I don't think really had major changes and stuff, okay? So we'll kind of go through here. Yeah, I think he's pretty much... Oh, Thunder Flash on Topo. Whoa, that's kind of nutty. Okay, wasn't expecting that at all. Science Vanish on that one. This version does have the God Punisher. Okay, I don't think he normally... He didn't have God Punisher, right? Shit, I'm gonna look like an idiot in this video because there's like a lot of skills that I don't remember if they had or not. Because it's like things that you would expect, but then at the same time, it's like it's dimps, so it's like, oh, maybe they didn't have it, right? I think she is the same. She should also be the same. Like, they were good. I think Kale and Cauliflower were good. They didn't need any changes. He has Godly Display. I don't think jizz-haired, or sorry, not jizz-haired, black-haired, regular sign version had Godly Display, if I recall correctly. I don't think so. Let me see. Anything new and fresh for him? Man, I love GT Vegeta. They did a really good job on him, honestly. Now, this is cool, okay? Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 will showcase that they have their weird powered up awoken skills that were from the story mode and parallel quest type of deal. So I thought that was kind of cool. We're going to showcase Gohan's potential unleash, which is really sick. Okay, you'll like it. It's got a little change there. Beast Gohan, I don't think had any changes, or Piss Piccolo. Super Guard, I think, was added on there. And then Orange Piccolo actually got Special Beam Cannon, the Super version, which I do like. I think this is way better. This is way better, okay? Special Beam Cannon as a Super, and then instead of Special Beam Cannon as evasive, give him Super Explosive Wave, okay? Let's showcase some of these characters real quick. Get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna do the early Saiyan / Namek saga, but what if they had Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan? If that makes any sense at all. By the way, do you like the little HUD that we got up here? The little GUI, you know, the health bar has been slightly changed, just a little bit. Big shout out to Dende for making this. I thought that was kind of a cool change that I added on there. But yeah, I don't actually know. Let's see if he has Super Saiyan 1 and 2. It might just be Super Saiyan 2. You know what I'm saying? Full power energy wave, though, as a super. I thought that's kind of cool. Okay, so maybe he does have Super Saiyan. I love that they have burst charge. That's nice. So I can go normal Super Saiyan, okay? So, okay, obviously that's a thing that you can do normally with this Goku. But you can go Super Saiyan 2. Look at this. That's cool, okay? So if you wanted Namek Saga Super Saiyan 2 for whatever reason, okay, maybe you just like this preset of Goku that has the Breaker Energy Wave, I think this would be kind of badass. Let's actually get the health to danger here, and then we can actually see this. Yeah, see, that actually looks really cool. Look at that. With the Super Saiyan 2 upgrade on that, it's quite nice, right? Quite nice. I think Vegeta, though, he just has, I think, Super Vegeta. Oh, that's so cool. I've always loved using this. And when I used to play Budokai 3, I would always choose the armored Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga and go Super Saiyan, okay? So yeah, this seems to just be, you know, your standard Super Saiyan shit or whatever. Super Gallic Gun, I don't think this Vegeta had, right? Or maybe he did. Fuck. Again, I never used this preset. I know for a fact he did not have Super Ki Explosion. I don't think he had that, okay? Again, competitive-wise, viability on that, I think there was a reason why they did that, right? So, pretty cool. Let's move on over to the Whis Saga variations. All right, so I can't remember if it was in... I think it was maybe the anime or the manga.
Get ready, Vegeta.
That Goku and Vegeta at least did go Super Saiyan at some point whenever they were, you know, wearing this. But yeah, like, I mean, like, I'm just looking at this, and it's like, you feel like this should be, this would have been something that they already had, but they don't. They actually don't. It's so weird. I don't know why they never gave the Whis versions, the presets, for Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan. Okay, and I mean, obviously, I think people would want Goku to have, you know, Super Saiyan 2 and 3 with it, but you know, this one is just a Super Saiyan, you know, Super God Fist and stuff, and all that good stuff, Super Kamehameha, you know, all the fresh shit, right? So, Dims, what the fuck? Fix this. Update them. You know what I'm saying? Update these bitches. All right, let's go to move on. I don't even know what's next. All right, so custom partners. Okay, let's talk about custom partners in the future. I think Super Saiyan Blue definitely could use it. Okay, I know these characters are really good on their own, especially Goku. Okay, but they're going to be talking up the ass, right? But hear me out, okay? They're old. They're from the base game. They haven't had any major changes. Okay, since the base game came out. Obviously, Goku had his little update with the Kaioken Blue, and maybe that's it, which is still great. But it's like, skill-wise, kind of mediocre. Like, he shouldn't have Meteor Crash and Backflip. You know what I mean? Like, give us a custom partner version. Let us use shit like this, okay? This looks so silly, but it's also, like, amazing. I always found this weird. I wonder why it does this. If you zoom in like that, in certain POV, you know, variations, you can have, like, a really big one. But if you zoom in like this, you can make it like a little baby one. So is that how it is? Like, there's a little one and a big one? That's what it looks like. I always found that weird. Destructive Fission's a weird move, okay? When it first came out, when they first, like, dropped it before it got nerfed, man. Oh, man, that shit was good. That shit was good. Oh, and then the Dragon Fist is quite nice. I love having that on Super Saiyan Blue. I feel like it fits Super Saiyan God a lot better, but it's kind of nice, right? It's kind of nice, okay? And then Vegeta having Spirit Sword is really cool. It fits him. It definitely does fit him, especially since he used it in the Tournament Power, at least in the manga, right? I thought that was kind of cool. And then he's got Savory Slicer. So it looks like this one was trying to be more bladed base. Obviously, I think that's a little bit too crazy. Not necessary, but it's cool. It's cool, right? Like, if we didn't give a shit about it, like, this is a video game, right? It's not supposed to be canon or really match up with what everything else is in the manga. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that way, right? But I think it's nice, right? Just adding on some cool shit, making it fun. It makes it fun. Okay, that's all that matters, right? All right, let's see how Goku and Vegito are stacking up. I mean, Goku in general, most of the skills that he has, I mean, you can do as, like, a custom partner, so it's not really all that major. But, I just like having these basic changes, right? Like, the times 10 Kamehameha is very nice. I think that looks so much better on God Goku than just, like, regular Kamehameha. And, like, fully charged and everything, too. That's sick, man. It's sick. Got Super Guard and all that shit. And then, obviously, the Dragon Fist. That's where the money's at, right? The money is at the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan God. Beautiful. Now let's see, why the hell does Vegito have 2 Super Saiyans? What? That's so weird.
Yes, I'm Vegito 2 now.
Huh? Okay. I mean, obviously he looks the same. He has the electricity. I'm pretty sure he gets the boost. But this one... Oh, wait. I think I understand. Okay. I could be wrong about this, but I think Vegito in the files might have had a Super Saiyan 2 version. Maybe it was like a parallel quest or something, because... Is that what he said? Hold on. What does he say?
Yes, I'm Vegito 2 now.
I can't even hear what he says. He says something, okay? He's got different audio because, like, if we do this version of Super Saiyan 2, the actual Awoken version, look. Okay, that's different. All right, so custom partner Super Saiyan Gogeta. Another big thumbs up that we need. Gogeta's awesome. I love him. And I think all his forms and variations deserve it, okay? Obviously, this version doesn't need it. He really doesn't need it. He's... Super Gogeta in the base, since he came out, is still amazing. Okay, he's fantastic. But it's kind of nice to have stuff like Spirit Blaster, you know, just some different skills on him, okay? Punisher Shield, like he's got all the DB super variations, even though this is the DBZ version. But it just looks cool, right? Like that looks cool with the orange vest using God Punisher. Oh, that's sick. That's sick, dude. And then the burst charge is nice as well. Now this, ooh, okay, so this version, the Masked Saiyan, like I said, if I recall correctly, he didn't have some of this stuff. I think he had Bloody Sauce, like Saucer Blade and stuff. So he has all his, yeah, he's got all his transformations. That looks kind of cool, dude. Watch me look like an idiot, and he actually normally has this, and it's just because I never play him. He doesn't normally have that or some shit, but that's kind of cool looking. It looks very weird how the hair is like sticky. You see how like there's like clipping going on like this right here? I imagine that's how it would look like. And then obviously Super Saiyan 3 is gonna look sick with the mask on. That looks awesome. That looks fucking awesome. Dude, look at this.
Let's start over.
I'm so glad that they put this version of Bardock in the game. Like, yeah, all this stuff, like, I think it's great. Like, they definitely need this. That's sick! Alright, let's try out the glasses Gohan variations, okay? Because this is kind of cool on DBS Superhero Gohan. Big shout out to Hiruma Berserker for this one. I think you guys will like this. This is a very small little thing, okay? I still do think that this version of Gohan should have had Super Saiyan, and maybe that'll be added later, but this is just cool.
Here goes.
That's actually in the files, okay? His Super Saiyan preset is actually in the files, okay? It's just a little added thing on here. I think this made it look way cooler, okay? Even though it doesn't do anything, it just adds like the little Super Saiyan transformation in between. But he still ends up going Potential Unleashed at the very end. But I think that's dope, okay? That's very dope. They pulled it off well. And as you can see, we got that nice lightning and everything too, which makes it look even cooler, okay? Check this out. Ah, that's so weird. That is so weird. Super Saiyan tracksuit Gohan, but he still has the glasses on. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, that's how it should have been, man. That's how it should have been. It's like they added these Resurrection F, you know, versions and shit, and it's like, come on, bro. Like you could have done it right, and they didn't do it. But this is the correction. All right, now this one is going to be a little bit weird because it's taken straight from, I think it was like a story quest, if I recall correctly, for Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I don't know what this is. I still don't understand what it is. It's very different from any villainous mode that we have, but it gives them a black electric aura thing, okay? I don't know, it's odd, but that's the power up, and it doesn't even really power the character up. Okay, like as you can see, like it just shows the icon, which I think looks very cool, but that's it. That's all it does. It just gives them the aura, the icon. It has that little animation, no sound effects, nothing. Okay, I mean that's it. This is literally it. Let's actually get the stacked on cool aura with Core Breaker too. I'm so glad they did this. They did such a good job with Gamma 2. And I forgot the hit detection. The tracking on it is so ass still. But it's cool. It's cool. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be it for this video. We're going to end off with these little tiny skill changes for Orange Piccolo and Sign Goku. Did you see that Sensu Beam? It was big chillin', okay? Yeah, he should have had Special Beam Cannon as a super. Okay, the evasive, I guess they were like, oh, let's try to integrate it somehow, but it's like, he literally does it in the story mode. He does a Special Beam Cannon with Gohan, so it's like, they could have made that like, reverse Mabuko Senko or whatever, Mabuka Senko, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, I would rather have Special Beam Cannon. I'm just saying, okay, okay? And then Godly Display on Sign Goku is kind of cool. If he didn't already have that, I don't think he did. Watch, he probably did, and I'm stupid, but yeah. Little changes like this, competitive viability, improvements, overall character, roster, enhancements. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Go check it out, try it out for yourself, see what moves change that you might prefer over others. And yeah, be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring that notification bell. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.